Good evening, friends, and welcome to another episode of the Chronicles of Dark Wolf Manor.
Yes, Mom. Tonight we watch episode 8.
Where is Uncle Milton?
Yes, my queen. He has returned to Earth to visit the old home place.
I am the queen, and no one tells me anything.
I know everything that goes on in the castle.
Is that because you're psychic, Cadbury?
No, Mom. It's because I'm nosy.
And where is Cousin Wolfington?
Yes, my queen. He will be joining us a little later in the show. He is busy chasing cats up a tree, and that's much better than what he was chasing last night.
Leave it to Cousin Wolfington. He's always chasing some sort of tail. In tonight's episode, we find Great Aunt Greta returns to the manor.
You mean your great-grandmother, Greta?
Cadbury, we are not going to start this again tonight.
Very well, Mom. I was just saying.
Anyway, let's get started with tonight's episode of the Chronicles of Dark Wolf Manor.
Yes, Mom. Tonight we watch episode 8.
Excuse me, ma'am. May I help you?
Alicia! Oh, you could do me a huge favor. Don't tell your father I'm back.
My father? I have a father?
Oh, excuse me. Look, Alicia, I could really use some lunch. Would you be a dear and go out to the kitchen and prepare a couple of snacks?
Oh, of course, sir. Right away. It was so nice to meet you, ma'am.
Alicia, what's happened to her? Since when does a baroness make someone else a sandwich, let alone her own?
Oh, listen here, not so loud, Greta. Look, here's what happened. Yesterday, Alicia fell, and she hit her head.
Oh. You mean?
Yes, I mean she has amnesia.
Oh. Oh. So let me get this straight. Alicia has amnesia and thinks she's part of the hired help. Yes. This ought to work out for me very well. Her not remembering who I am. Yes, this ought to work out very well indeed.
Now wait just a minute, Greta. I do not like the way this sounds. Listen, lady, I'm warning you. If you do anything to harm that girl...
Don't threaten me, Edmund, or I'll turn you into a Zeronian tree.
Oh. Well, I guess in that case, Cousin Mooney would hug me.
Cousin Mooney? Oh, Lord, why are you mentioning her?
Because she's here, Greta. She arrived yesterday. We caught her out front hugging one of those trees. And speaking of arriving, what are you doing with that suitcase?
Edmund, you are going to move me into one of the spare rooms.
I am not.
Oh, you must. Oh, please help me. I have nowhere else to go, Edmund.
Oh, very well, Greta. But if you get me kicked out of here...
We'll just go somewhere else. We'll just go somewhere else together.
That is truly revolting.
Well, you know what they say, Edmund. 2 heads are better than 1. Except on SARS. There was that 2-headed maid. Both of them were crazy as fruitcakes.
Aunt Greta definitely keeps it interesting.
Yes, Mom, that the old gal does.
Cadbury, remember your place. Don't talk about my great-Aunt Greta that way.
Yes, Mom, as you wish.
So, how much did I miss?
Is there something different about Cousin Wolfington, Mom? Or is it just me?
Cousin Wolfington, there is something different about you. You are less wolfy. What is it?
Well, my queen, as you know, here on Zars, we have a full moon for 300 years. And then for 2 weeks only, it's only a half moon. And this just so happened to be those 2 weeks.
Oh, of course, Ma'am. Why didn't I think of that?
Well, in this next scene, we find Aunt Greta being rude to Cousin Mooney.
Oh, fabulous! I just love the drama in our little family. Now, back to tonight's show.
Oh, I say, good show, sir.
Shh.
Hey, it's poppin'. What are you guys doing sneaking around?
Oh, sneaking around. Well, you know, it's like this, okay? I mean, Greta doesn't have anywhere to go, all right? I mean, she's all alone, and I just thought she needed a place to stay, and... Why am I even explaining myself to you? Why?
Beats me. Because I don't really care. But, let's get one thing straight. We're just a bunch of deadbeats with nowhere to go.
Oh, when she says it like that, it sounds really bad, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Deadbeats.
Listen, Cousin Mooney, don't you put yourself in a category with Edmund and I. You, my dear, are broke and homeless.
Yes.
So, what are you two?
Well, we're not homeless.
We most certainly are not. But, well, I mean, we are broke. I mean, we are.
We are simply displaced.
We are. Oh, brother, are we ever displaced? Now, shh, everybody, shh. Listen. I don't hear anything now. Shh. It's all clear. Come on, Greta.
Uncle Edmund? And who do you have? Aunt Greta!
Oh,
Seems like 100 years since I've seen you. Oh, wonderful to see you.
oh, William. Oh, my, what a handsome young man you've turned into. You must take after your father, Ambrose, because you certainly don't take after Jebediah or Edmund.
And does Uncle Jebediah know you're here yet?
Oh, don't even say it out loud, please. Shh, lower your voice.
No, and please don't tell him. I don't want Jebediah to know I'm here. Please, William.
Aunt Greta, I don't keep any secrets from Uncle Jebediah.
Well, then tell him if he asks, but please don't mention it if he doesn't. Please, William.
Aunt Greta, I'll do that one for you, though.
Excuse me.
Excuse me. Where do you think you're going, Mooney?
Well, I'm gonna go outside and hug some trees because they need love. Toodles.
Whoa. What did she say she was going to do?
The nut's gonna go out and hug a tree.
Oh, crap. William, take Greta, find a spare room. I'm gonna go out and stop Mooney before the neighbors see her hugging our trees.
Right this way, Aunt Greta.
Oh, I say, that cousin Mooney is trouble. I just love that girl.
He would, wouldn't he?
Yes, he would. He's not far from being a Mooney himself.
Good show, my queen. Isn't that the truth?
I only smoked that stuff once with Uncle Milton.
And it blew your mind.
It did not blow my mind. Now, as we go back to the conclusion of tonight's episode, we find Cousin Mooney sneaking out to kiss a tree.
I've got something she can kiss.
Cadbury!
Hello, Uncle. Is there something interesting outside?
Stephanie, Edmund's out there chasing Mooney around the tree. Look.
What? Oh, what the bloody hell are they doing?
Well, it looks stupid and the neighbors are going to see him. Listen, do me a favor, do me a favor, do me a favor. Run out there and stop them fools and bring them in here.
Right.
Uncle Jebediah, what's so interesting out the window?
William, Edmund is chasing Mooney around the tree. So I sent Stephanie out to stop Edmund from chasing Mooney around the tree before the neighbors see him. Listen, William, do me a favor. Go out there, stop those fools from doing that, and bring them in here. I want to talk to them now.
Yes, sir.
And William,
Yeah, yes, Uncle.
whatever you do, don't go out there and chase them fools around the tree.
Right.
Okay. How the neighbors are gonna see them, fools. Edmund, what were you thinking? I look out the window, you're chasing Cousin Mooney around the tree. You know the neighbors are watching.
Jebediah, it should be very clear what I was thinking. Clearly, I was trying to stop her before she hugged the tree.
Ha! And Stephanie, my dear, you know I love you. You're a bright spot in my life. Baby, don't interrupt me. I sent you out to stop your Uncle Ed from chasing Cousin Moon. Wait, No. I look out the window. Now I'm seeing. Stephanie, you dear, don't interrupt me. And what are you doing? You've joined the crowd. Now you're chasing your Uncle Edmund, who is chasing Cousin Mooney around the tree. And the neighbors are watching.
Uncle Jebediah, I was trying to catch them. I was trying to catch them. But as you can plainly see, my legs are too short for running outside.
Your legs are too short. It's all I can do to keep away from Edmund.
Yeah. Well, listen, Cousin Mooney, if you've got to hug something, why don't you hug your cousin Edmund, okay?
She will not hug Edmund. No.
Well, you're not hugging no more trees. Listen, I need to speak to William on some business matters. Do me a favor, do not hug no more trees out here in the yard today. If you must hug something, get in a car and go out to a park where nobody knows you. And hug all you want. But don't hug anything out in the yard today again. Don't do it. Got it?
Very well.
Go. I need to speak to William. Cousin Mooney, that goes for you too, dear. You need to leave. Speak some business with William. It's a business matter here. But listen, don't hug no more trees, okay? No trees.
But are there trees inside?
As a matter of fact, there are. All the furniture is made out of trees.
These chairs are trees. This table, furniture downstairs, they're made out of trees. Hug them all you want inside the house. Hug a chair.
Dead trees.
Dead trees?
They're made out of dead trees.
Well, I mean, but they look pretty. They're they're useful. And yeah.
You murderers.
Murderers. She don't know the half of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Lordy. Well, one thing about it, William, there has been no shortage of excitement here today.
This is for sure. But now that they're gone, business. So what do you think of Sinclair?
Sinclair sure isn't much of a lawyer, but He does have guts, you gotta admit that.
True, but I don't like him.
I know that.
I'm still going to be keeping an eye on him. Success with a small errand does not translate necessarily into our business.
It's true.
So, Uncle, with your permission, if things get out of hand, I will take care of him.
You know, you've always got my permission to take care of business with him. Keep an eye on him. Speaking of keeping an eye on somebody, keep an eye on Cousin Mooney and do not let her hug any more trees, please. She's got a headache.
Well, it would seem Uncle Jebediah has a lot on his plate.
Yes, my queen. It seems we've seen more of a comedic side from Uncle Jebediah tonight.
Yes, we did. I just love his funny side. But when he plays with that gun, I hide under my bed.
Shaking in your boots, are you, sir? Or should I say, heels?
Well, friends, that's all the time we have for tonight's episode. On behalf of Cousin Wolfington, Cadbury, and Uncle Milton, please join us for next week's show. Have a good evening. Say goodnight to family.